What's going on, Shady people? Shady Penguin here, welcoming you back to the potentially final week of the UCL LC tournament for your New York Mankeys. I am your coach, Shady Penguin of the New York Mankeys, and we're going up against our very own Goliath once again. Adri, whose YouTube link is in the description. Be sure to check him out. But today, of course, you guys know we have not won a single battle against Adri, period. I don't think ever in general. I want to win today. I think we can win today. If you guys think we can win as well, please show some shady love down below. Show me your comments. Give a thumbs up to the video. And also let me know who you think is going to be the MVP of today's match, because we're going to really quickly, we're going to go over the team that we have for you guys. We have Monster Kid, Mindless, Lil Goer, Tiny Spots, High Nexus, Tumnus. Mindless is shiny because we, is it a spoiler if I say this? I don't know if the video went up yet. Whatever, it's shiny for a very specific reason. Did the video go up yet? I don't think it did. No, it didn't. At this point, it did. Okay, it definitely did go up. I caught a shiny Magnemite, Magneton in the Soul Link, so I wanted to make Mindless shiny this time around. Let me know who you think is going to be the MVP of today's match down in the comment section below. We're bringing Tumnus this time. And I'm definitely nervous because I think we can win. I know we can win. I got the support of the Shady people. These are the New York Mankeys, but we just have this constant time of just dropping games against Adri. It looks like he brought the same exact team as far as team makeup goes. I didn't bring my Lola this time. If you guys skipped the builder, I don't think that would work more than once on Dan. I don't think so. He's got a mask. I could teach it Night Slash instead. And I don't know. I'm just scared. Why did that just pop up? That was so strange. I took a picture of my opponent's team. So we see Mienfoo, Diglett, Sandshrew, Yamask, Nosepass, and Cranidos. So super huge weakness to our water types for sure. And honestly, our grass type, I should say. Yamask is the only thing that really wants to deal with it. I could pretty much lead Tumnus. And go Hornleech. He didn't bring the Swellow this time around. I brought Nosepass instead, which I really do appreciate. I definitely don't mind that. I think I'm gonna lead Tumnus. It has a pretty good lead against everything. Of course, the Mienfoo lead is a little bit scary, but it doesn't matter too much because we can go Milk Drink after U-turns. Mienfoo does do some damage though. Mienfoo is an incredible Pokemon. It really is in this tier. But he has 4 Pokemon that are weak to both our Go-Goat, our Tentacruel, and our Wingull. So it's going to be pretty tough to mess this one up. But gosh darn it, Goliath usually finds a way. And of course, if you guys should know if or when the New York Mankeys wins this, I want to speak in positivity. When the Mankeys win this, we have to do a 1v1 with our captains to see who gets to advance out of the tournament, because Dan and I will both have the same record. So it's going to open up with Bludolph, which is going to be the Diglett, which is just fine by me. Now, of course, I know this thing gets Aerial Ace, but I know I can live one, and then we would just go for a Hornleech. So I'm pretty safe here just clicking Hornleech. I don't see any reason not to click Hornleech. I'm just gonna do it. I think maybe he predicted the Tentacool lead, which I originally almost went with a Focus Sash Tentacool. It doesn't look like the only thing that I'm gonna be able to set up my Rain on against is the Yamask. So we got to try to get that thing in here and get out into our Tentacool and go for a Rain Dance, because I think the Rain is going to be super clutch. Like looking at his team, Choice Scarf Wingull with Scald is going to be clutch. So he's going to withdraw Bludolph. Pretty much has to go into either Mienfoo or Yamask. We're going to see Maruchan, which is going to be the Mienfoo here. We're going to go for a Hornleech. Of course, this thing is pretty bulky, so it doesn't do an insane amount. I wonder, does Mienfoo get Aerial Ace? Mienfoo. Nope, I opened up the debug mode. I hate when I do that. I do that more often than I should, guys. I press whatever button that is, F11, F12, whatever it is. He gets Acrobatics. He did have an item though, so I don't think he has Acrobatics. And he does get Aerial Ace. So let's see. Aerial Ace to a Skiddo does around 40%, it looks like. So he should be able to bulk up against this. I mean, he's probably going to fake out, but I'm going to bulk up. Goes for the knockoff. Ooh, that is super good. That is super good, of course. Of course. So that certainly stinks. Shoot me in the foot. I have +1 defense. I think we can live a hit. I'm gonna go for a Hornleech here. I think we can live a hit. Had we clicked bulk up initially, that would have been nuts. Goes for a Drain Punch here. I don't think this will take me out. It's gonna do 7 damage, which is just fine. Because if that's his strongest fight that we've seen knockoff, this is gonna be like a little game right here. So that's gonna do a good amount. Do I restore at least 7? I restore 5. So he can win that game. He can win that game. I probably should Milk Drink here. But I think Horn Leech is just too safe. Like Drain Punch to 7. I get 5 back. I could also bulk up. Now I'm gonna Milk Drink. I'm gonna Milk Drink. Whoo! Imagine how little that damage that would do with the Eviolite on there. Oh my gosh. But seeing that Drain Punch only does 7 is pretty good information. If he does 7 again, gains HP back, we'll go down to 8. He's gonna U-turn actually, that's just fine. I guess he's gonna go out into Yamask. Leaves me at 5. Leaves me at 5. I'm sure he's gonna go on into Yamask. And, oh man. So the Mienfoo is gonna gain HP. I don't think Yamask necessarily wants to take a hit from me. Like, I don't think it's like, oh shoot, let me take a hit from you. But it does have decent defenses. Majora, there's Majora's Mask right here. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna wanna go for the Will-O-Wisp. We can get out of here on that regard. We can go out into our, we get our HP restored. Losing our +1 on our bulk up though is kind of a drag. Because, okay, so can I really live any hits? Well, Drain Punch is doing 7. So without, it'll do around 10. So I can live a Drain Punch, we know that much. I can't live a U-turn. So I can't really 1v1 that guy anymore. But Skiddo is a little bit fast. It's faster than Sandshrew, I believe. It is not faster than Sandshrew. We speed tie. Well, I have investment, so hopefully, actually that's Sandile. Sandshrew, I am faster than Sandshrew. Okay, so we're gonna preserve this. We're gonna expect the Willow, and we are going to go out into, then again, we could just Horn Leech to get a good amount of damage off here. And we have Heal Bell. You know what, we're gonna Horn Leech. Are we? No, we're not gonna Horn Leech. We're gonna go out into Tiny Spots. No, we're gonna Horn Leech. I feel like it's too obvious and he's gonna predict it, so let's go for Horn Leech. I feel like he's gonna predict the Tentacruel. I do outspeed and get a Horn Leech off, which is really nice because it's before the attack drop from the burn. We're gonna get a good amount of damage here. Gonna bring us up to 21. Mummy, nice, Sap Sipper is gone. Darn it. As he goes for the Willow, it does connect. I did expect that, of course, you guys. Now, Yamask is like the only thing that's really stopping my Wingull from wrecking shop. So do I value Tumnus without an Eviolite? That's the question. I don't really think I do. I mean, the thing is, I can forever, like, I don't know how much damage this thing's gonna do to me. I mean, he probably has Hex, but I think he's gonna will he Pain Split? He won't Pain Split, he'll just have to Hex. I'm gonna Horn Leech. I'm gonna stay in here. He's gonna withdraw, which means maybe he'll go on into Mienfoo. Goes out into Maruchan again. We're gonna see that recovery right here. We're gonna get basically no damage off on this thing. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's not gonna end too well for us. I'm actually going to consider switching out. So we could switch out into Lil Goer, intimidate him. I don't think he'll go for knock off this point. I think he'll go for U-turn. I mean, even if he goes for knockoff, we have Thief. So I'm gonna go out into Lil Goer. I don't know if Mienfoo gets anything poison type. Let me see, Mienfoo. I don't see any poison type moves. Nope, it does get Poison Jab. He does have Poison Jab. Okay, he could have Poison Jab. I think he definitely has Poison Jab. Goes for the Drain Punch. Nah, because he would have been going for Poison Jab against Go-Goat. Unless he wanted to hide it. But I don't think he has anything that wants to switch into a Play Rough, especially with Yamask being lowered. So I'm gonna run Calcs really quick. Would he have saved his Poison Jab? I don't know. Poison Jab. Doesn't have the Life Orb. And then we have Snubble here at level 5. Okay, it does a lot. Well, I don't have the ability to Intimidate. Okay, so we can live this. So we're pretty free to go for a Play Rough. We're pretty free to go for a play rough here. He's gonna U-turn out of here. I'm guessing that Sandshrew comes in. Here. Sandshrew can probably take it somewhat well. Oh yeah, it definitely can, because we had this situation in our last battle. Goes on into Ellie. Ellie is the Sandshrew. We'll go for a play rough. This time it connects, and the last one it didn't. So we see a decent amount of damage there. It looks like a three-ish hit KO. I'm pretty tempted to heal Bell, considering that was the whole purpose of Snubble right now. He's gonna set up his rocks. So yeah, I'm gonna heal Bell. Right now. For sure. My Tentacool can set up the rain against Sandshrew as well, because I do outspeed. Actually, now that I think about it, Tentacool is pretty fast, and I did invest speed this time around just to hopefully catch things off guard. I can outspeed a lot of his team. No idea what Nose Pass does. Nose Pass Smogon. Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave. Okay, so you're more utility. Does that mean that this Sandshrew is not going to have Stealth Rocks? Ellie goes for the knockoff, getting rid of our berry juice, which is unfortunate. A lot of Dan's team gets knockoff. We're gonna heal Bell though. We are gonna heal Bell. This Sandshrew outsped our Snubble, which makes sense. My Snubble's speed is 11, which means that he has speed investment on his Sandshrew. Okay. So we can either, oh man, this knockoff is really driving me up the wall. I think Snubble's gonna go down here. I'm gonna go for a Thief, but I think Snubble's gonna go down. Goes for the Poison Jab. We saw this already. We know that this takes us out, for sure. But that's okay, because I'm pretty sure Tentacool can come in here for free. Let's see. Tentacool. Scald? Okay, not level 50, calm down. Okay, so Tentacool can come in for free. I'm 15, so I'm definitely faster than Sandshrew can ever be. So a free Scald is a free Scald. And I don't want, or do I just Rain Dance right now? This is why I was so close. Let me see something. Let me think for the whole game. Mienfoo, Wingull. I think I should have just gone into Tumnus. Because Scald here will take Ellie out. Dugtrio comes in and kills me immediately. This is why I wanted Focus Sash. If I Rain Dance, Sandshrew still takes me out. Like, Sandshrew's Earthquake is gonna bot me. Right? Yes, it's gonna bot me. So do I want to set up the Rain for 8 turns? I can't really go out into Wingull though, because I wouldn't be able to go into Wingull anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna Scald. Darn it, man. The Rain is not gonna happen. The Rain is not gonna happen. My initial plan of Focus Sash would have been much better. Much better. For sure. The Mienfoo, we know he's not choiced. Bluedolph comes in. Makes perfect sense. I can just go for a Scald just to see. We're gonna see EQ, it takes me out. So down goes Tiny Spots to Bluedolph. I don't go out into Wingull this time. I actually think I just go out into Scrafty. I'm just gonna go out into Scrafty here. Scraggy, I should say. The Trapper is definitely rough. He's not gonna leave him in here, so I can either knock off predicting Mienfoo. Actually, it's not gonna matter, even if I do predict Mienfoo. I think I have to go for a pretty hard read here. Because he's gonna switch on to Mienfoo. So if I go on to Mindless and go for Volt Switch or Flash Cannon. You know what we can do? we can knock off the Mienfu's Eviolite so it can stop living things. I'm gonna knock off the Mienfu's Eviolite so it can stop living things. I'm pretty positive that's who's gonna come out. Out comes, oh, Goldie Rocks. Goldie Rocks, the nose pass. We're gonna knock off whatever item this is. It's gonna do a lot of damage, knock off the berry juice, which is sweet. And now I think we can just Drain Punch to take him out. Right, nose pass isn't fast. Go for the Drain Punch. Not gonna risk anything and try to set up. We just wanna get rid of a Pokemon when we can. That's fine. That's literally a completely free Pokemon to get rid of. He does get a free switch into his Mienfu, which of course is a drag. Now we have to decide, do we stay in or do we sack off the Go-Goat? I think we just sack off the Go-Goat. Let's just sack off the Go-Goat here. Pretty even matchup to this point. The Doug Trio trap is it's just rough. It's just really, really rough. We're gonna save Monster Kid. Maruchan is really annoying because he is at full health again, probably with a Focus Sash for like just in case, I'm gonna go on to Tumnus here. Goes for the knockoff, not gonna do much. That's pretty bad for us because a U-turn here is gonna take us out, obviously. I'm gonna click Horn Leech. The U-turn is obvious, but it's not like I have a good switch in for it. So we're just gonna let Tumnus go down and get switch initiative. Poison Jab, he actually has the Poison Jab, never mind. He has the Poison Jab. That's pretty unfortunate for us. I can go into High Nexus. Ah, man, but he's got the Focus Sash. I know he has the Focus Sash. I know he has the Focus Sash. So he has Diglett left as far as immunities go. As far as immunities go, he has Diglett left. So the question is, would he switch out into Diglett? I think he'd switch out into Yamask. But I can't run the risk of not popping that, of not hitting anything. And if we think he's Focus Sash anyway, Flash Cannon's gonna do the trick. But being able to Volt Switch would be really nice. So it's just Volt Switch if he's gonna stay in. Flash Cannon if I think he's gonna U-turn to pop our Sturdy and go on to something that can one-shot us. I think that sounds more likely. So let's Flash Cannon. He's gonna knock off, actually. He is just gonna knock off, which makes pretty good sense, not gonna lie. It makes a lot of sense. Definitely makes a lot of sense. Down goes the Mienfu's HP, and of course, down goes our Pokemon to a Drain Punch. Magnemite's worthless because it gets outsped by everything. Magnemite is worthless because it gets outsped by everything. So let's click Volt Switch, goes for the Drain Punch, gets HP back. It won't be enough to bring him back up to if he has Sash. So I think what we pretty much have to do here, no, this stinks. I can't even do that. I can't even do that, guys. I literally can't even do that. Going into High Nexus. I could U-turn here. Literally pointless. Oh wait, we don't think that he has the Focus Sash because he's been taking damage really well. I think that Scald is not going to do a lot, but we could get a burn. And I can't lock myself with a Hurricane with the remaining Pokemon that he has, so we just have to go for Scald. I can't lock myself with a Hurricane. Best case scenario, Diglett comes in and we burn him. That is best case scenario. But he withdraws. He does withdraw. And goes out into St. Louis. Straight up St. Louis. As we do go for a Scald, the mold is broken. We're gonna fire off a Scald here. It is going to do it's just gonna one-shot. It's just gonna take him out. It's just gonna take him out. Oh, man. I think that just little Rudolph comes in again with his Focus Sash. All these sashes. All the sashes are here. All of them. All of them. Now, okay. Majora's gonna come in. So definitely intrigued right now. Definitely intrigued. Because I can't stay in and go for Scald, because clearly this thing's gonna have something. I gotta go on into Monster Kid. It's obvious, I have to do it, it's fine. I knew this mask was gonna be a problem. I can knock off here pretty freely no matter what happens. Goes for Shockwave. So he does have the Shockwave, which we can take just fine. And now I think the best thing to do is to just go for a knockoff. Or, so part of me wants to D-Dance predicting Willow. Because then I can at least outspeed the Mienfoo and break that potential sash. No, he's not sashed. He's not sashed. But we still need to outspeed him and do damage. Ugh. All right, I'm just gonna D-Dance. I'm putting my faith in the fact that maybe, just maybe, Will-O-Wisp will want to do what it does for me so often and miss. That's kind of what I'm banking on, ladies and gents. Not gonna lie. Kind of what I'm banking on. Can I hit once? Can I hit again? I don't know. I'm nervous. Wow. I do have an Eviolite though. So do you. Withdraws Majora. That is probably... Maruchan's gonna come out. The question is now... So, I can live... Oh my gosh, the rolls are real. I can live a Drain Punch. I can live his Drain Punch. I'm gonna go first though. So do I knock off, do 28%, and then Drain Punch for 61? Or do I just Drain Punch for essentially similar damage? I think I accept the Drain Punch because I think it assures that I live. I have the Drain Punch because it assures that I live. Because it's a roll. Actually, his Drain Punch is not going to KO me. All right, let's just think. Knockoff, we'll do 19 to 28%. Nope. Yes. And then Drain Punch will do 47 to 69. So either one of those crits, and then we get him down. Going for knockoff now nets me more HP later. So I'm gonna knock off. We're gonna knock off. Please be an Eviolite. That looks like Eviolite. Eviolite. Drain Punch. We should live this. We live it. We could Drain Punch again. We can Drain Punch again. We can Drain Punch again. So I think if he would have knocked off there, we would have been in pretty big, not pretty big trouble, because you only would have done 1 damage. Yeah. Wouldn't have mattered. Drain Punch, +1, with investment, leaves, oh my gosh, you're so fat, Mienfoo. No wonder why you're like the best Pokemon in this tier. I should have ran Calix and just gone for Ice Punch. That was stupid of me. I should have ran Calix and gone for Ice Punch. Because then he would have less HP and Wingull might actually be able to win this. I gotta click Scald. Scald should take him out. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be shocked. Oh my gosh. That's the game right there. Son of a gun, man. This is so crazy. Despite having so many of the same weaknesses, like Mienfu's just so good that it just put on so much pressure. It's insane. It's insane how much pressure that thing puts on. Absolutely insane. Well, unfortunately, it looks like our time in the UCL off-season tournament is up. We did come second in our division, I guess you'd call it, but that is not what we wanted. We definitely wanted to win, but this was all in good fun. Our teams were randomly given to us. I thought our team, I still think our team is pretty darn good. But Dan was able to play around it. I really think that regenerating Mienfu is so good. The one time where we went out into Tentacruel against that Sandshrew, we should have gone out into Go-Goat, I guess, but Go-Goat had poison yet. He would one-shot us anyway because we had no Eviolite anymore. So that wouldn't even be the right play. What would be the right play? Free switch into Sandshrew. Lil Goer's gone. I mean, we could have gone into High Nexus and then lost High Nexus to Diglett, but we would have gotten rid of Diglett. We would have at least scalded it, which would have been nice. So we could have done that, but still. Definitely crazy. It's gonna go out into the Yamask as we go for a Scald. Not gonna take him out. Obviously, we see that Wingull is lacking. It's pretty lackluster when it comes to the power. And then Yamask is gonna get to go for the Shockwave that Dan brought. I would have done the same exact thing at that point. Get to go for the Shockwave to take the Wingull out. Definitely unnecessary. Didn't work out mid-battle, but right there, you got to use it, which is pretty much all that matters when you bring cheeky stuff like that. So good game. Like I said, I'm sorry, guys. We did not make the cut for the UCL tournament, so go ahead and cheer on whoever your favorite that did make it. You guys can watch all the battles today on all the various channels to see who actually did, but our time in UCL offseason is up. But we will be back for UCL Season 2, whenever that may be. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll be around for that for sure. I love you guys so much. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.